Talk Tip Podcast. Yeah. Talk Tip Podcast. Yeah. Talk Tip Podcast. Yeah. We'll feed your knowledge of bullshit. Yeah.
Welcome back. Welcome back to the podcast. I mean, I'm Eddie.
I'm Alfie.
And I'm Alex.
And together we are
Talk Tip Podcast.
Yeah.
So the coronation's happening this weekend. Are you guys watching it?
It's happening tomorrow.
I'm going to make the conscious effort not to watch it.
You actually?
Why?
I mean, I'm not really the biggest
I don't
believer in the establishment.
Okay, wait. Firstly, do you think Charles should have abdicated the throne to William?
No.
Nah, he's been
Why
waiting his whole
not?
life for this. This is his one opportunity before he.
He's like had 70 years of
His
like
fingers
on
explode.
the job training.
Yeah,
Mummy.
but he's 70 years old now.
It's like, Your Majesty, Mummy.
Imagine
Shut
not
up,
having
please.
a coronation ceremony for 70 years and then having another one in like 5 years' time.
Well, how many years do you think he's got left?
Decade maximum.
Yeah, no, 10
Decade.
years.
He looks like he's in good health.
Have you seen his hands?
Yeah, but that's a product of like inbreeding. It sounds really weird.
No, but like, I don't think he's going to last very long. He's too stressed. He's like gone on from a low stress or less involved position to now he's the king. He has to do everything.
And he had his wife killed as well.
He did.
Like free Diana, like
head
my,
and shoulders.
free my G. She didn't do anything wrong. Like.
Oh, man.
I mean, I will be watching it. I'll be watching it. I mean, as much as I despise certain aspects of the monarchy, it's just like it's one of those things where I just feel like you have to watch it because I didn't want to watch the Queen's funeral, and I was like, if I don't watch it, I'll probably regret not watching it.
Yeah, no, I understand where you come from.
But I disagree.
You disagree?
Why do you don't want to watch it then?
I don't know. I mean, I get why you want to. Well, for us anyway, right now, it's a once in a lifetime thing to watch. And you've got the entire Met Police force mobilised in central London. Like, I think I saw something like they've got 11,500 of them.
Christ.
And then they're also, like, they're all lining, is it the Mall?
The Mall.
The
I
Mall.
love the
They're
Mall.
lining the Mall, like, looking at the crowds. And then I saw that thing where did you see their tweets? They had a big thread where they were like, we will not tolerate any kind of protest, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, very fascist.
Yeah. And then I saw something like people were thinking of turning up and having placards with nothing on it. So, that's up to interpretation of what they're protesting,
Yeah.
but they probably still get arrested.
That's what they did in Russia. People wanted to protest the Ukrainian war, and they go in Red Square and they held up a blank piece of paper and they got arrested.
Well,
So-
what's the point though? Like, why are they getting arrested for nothing?
Exactly. What are they getting arrested for? It's so in Russia they were doing a political statement without a permit, but in the UK we still sort of have free speech. Still.
No, I think they're starting to change that with like religious aspects of the law. Like if you protest, like religious protests don't really happen anymore. Like this lady got arrested for standing outside and praying silently outside an abortion clinic.
Yeah, I didn't get that.
That made no sense to me.
No.
And they were like, "Are you praying?" And she goes, "Yes." And then she was saying she did it silently, didn't make any attention to herself, and still got arrested for it. So getting back to the coronation, I don't know. He's acting like he wants to be king without the usual stuff like people pledging allegiance to him.
That's actually a new thing.
I
Is it?
dislike that strongly.
Yeah.
We're not America.
Yeah. Oh, I can't believe they pledge allegiance to the flag.
No, but like people have to say like, oh, long live the king and all that. But he doesn't want that. He just wants.
Won't though, will he?
No,
He won't live long.
I think people are going to be like, don't live long, king.
Slay.
I hope he lives a long and happy life. If he was a commoner, I don't want to wish ill this man ever.
No, but have you seen how many Americans like absolutely love the royal family?
I just don't get it. Like, they had a whole war about that.
They just romanticize our culture.
Yeah.
Little do they know what shit goes on here.
You know what's trending on Twitter is Americans beefing the British about Chinese takeaways.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And I'm like,
No, do explain. What's this?
So you put some brown rice and some, chicken balls and some sweet and sour sauce and call it Chinese?
Fuck yeah, I'll have that.
Yes.
But like they were having issue of like people having curry sauce and chips with their Chinese, which technically isn't China. And to be fair, to this day, I've still never had curry sauce and chips.
But I watched I was watching a podcast. I was listening to a podcast.
You can watch a podcast if you want.
I guess you can. I was listening to a podcast, and apparently the American news really sympathise with Harry and Meghan, whereas the British news are like, yeah, get rid of them. They shouldn't have abdicated whatever they had.
Yeah, I
Like,
don't get it.
be gone with them. They're not part of the UK anymore.
But what is weird is like they've relinquished their royal titles, but they're still bestowing the titles onto their children. I'm like, this issue, like, I don't really care too much, but like, you can't have your cake and eat it too.
Well,
Like,
you've got to let your children decide who they want to be in the future.
oh, get fucked, honestly.
Oh no. We're not saying that. No, because if the parents decide to leave the royal family, then the children are no longer part of the royal family.
Yeah, it's free blood, isn't it? So, but I just, what I don't get is people like around my dinner table, you mention Meghan Markle and suddenly everyone's got an opinion. And I'm like, why are you so invested? Why do you care? Like, these people live lives which are so far gone from your own. They're nothing like you. They had a different upbringing. They're so privileged. I'm like, I don't care. I don't care about Meghan Markle, but like, say at my family table, and they're like, she killed the Queen.
Lots of huffing and puffing.
Lots of huffing and puffing.
Yeah.
No, I just don't get why people are so engaged in people's lives who are so far gone from your own.
No, but then who are we gonna look up to when we
Kanye.
get rid of the royal family? We're not gonna look up to
David Attenborough.
celebrities. David Attenborough is like, he's gonna be gone in the next 10 years.
Don't say that.
Fewer.
He's gonna live forever.
Fewer.
He's like-
Oh, well, how old is he? He's something like
He's like 94 and he's
90
he's
something.
he's getting on a little bit.
Oh, when he dies, I think he should have the same size funeral as the Queen.
if not bigger.
Do you think he'll have a state funeral?
Definitely.
100%. He's
No,
like
no, but do you think he will? I mean, maybe he should. The last state funeral we had was, I think it was Churchill.
Oh, okay. So that's the level.
what
of,
was the Queen's one then?
No,
Well, obviously
that's like a what are they called? Royal funerals, monarchs funerals.
Dunno
I guess that
what's
is a
the-
state funeral. Yeah,
Yeah,
before
yeah.
the Queen.
But as in for like a non-royal family member.
Yeah,
Oh, I see.
I don't know if Thatcher didn't have one.
Good.
But yeah, they had to like.
No one want to come.
Yeah,
No,
they-
I think he should at least be deserving of one, because what we've done.
Like, who else would be more deserving of it than him?
Oh,
I have no idea actually. He's the
I
first
couldn't
person that
name.
would come to
he's
mind.
such like a uniting force. Like, you just can't hate that man. Who wants it? Who wants it?
Yeah. So the draft this week, if you already know, we pick 5 of our top thing in the category, and we take 3 of them, and we tell them to each other. For the draft this week is beer, but we've decided to take out a few categories. We're sticking with beer, and IPA counts as a beer, stout counts as a beer, but anything to do with ales, which don't have any carbonation in them, they do not count.
Like a room temperature one that you have to
Yeah.
pump out of the
Yeah, no, that
No,
does
thank
not
you.
count as a beer.
No cider. as
whole
well.
goblin.
No cider. That
Was it a shipyard or is that one of them as well?
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
that
ales don't count, but
like Doombar as well.
Yeah.
oh yeah, but IPAs are fine. So you get your Beaver Towns or your Punk Dog IPAs. Any of those is fine.
Punk Dog.
Yeah, Punk Dog.
Brew Dog Punk IPA.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Spoilers.
Yeah. So I think I will start things off.
Go off.
Alex to serve.
I'm gonna go with a really basic one, but it's like an old man drink, but we're gonna count it because it's a bitter, is a stout. It's Guinness.
I don't know what it is.
Oh.
It's like-
It's
like,
Guinness,
is
it's
it bitter or
Guinness.
stout? I don't know.
10-10.
Yes,
Guinness.
absolutely.
Start the night off with a Guinness, ease you into drinking, and it's just a really nice way to like fill full up, get slightly drunk, and it tastes good.
Get that iron intake up
Yeah,
as
yeah.
well.
Sorry, I was just checking my mic. It's cream. It's like drinking an alcoholic ice cream, I think.
Oh yeah, it's like chocolate and coffee
Yeah.
mixed together
It's
with
just-
a bit of alcohol, and it tastes
It's yummy.
fantastic.
But when you get a Guinness, do you do the tip test?
You got to tip out the see if the foam keeps its structural integrity.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to do it.
No, I'd never do that. I do the split the harp though.
Oh, of course.
Oh yeah. Of course.
I never manage it though.
I've done it once.
Oh, I've done it a few times, but like it's hard to gauge. Like it's actually a lot of the pint. It's like a
more
quarter
than
of
you
the
think,
pint,
Yeah.
and you have to get it all in one go, which is crazy. But sometimes you get it. Sometimes you'd be like a millimeter off, but it doesn't count.
How long have you been an active Guinness drinker?
3 years.
3 years.
I started in second year when my friend was like, "Oh, try this." And I was like, "Fine." Found it. I tasted it. I was like, "This actually isn't too bad. I'll have another one."
Yummy. It's really yummy.
And then there was this thing in third year where they gave you a free Guinness if you used an app. So every single week I got a Guinness, and I just never went back. After that, I was just like, hell yes.
Convert.
Yeah. So I turned into a Guinness, religious Guinness man.
Or is it a Reaver? I feel like everyone's
Reaver.
born loving Guinness, but then,
I don't think everyone's born. You give a baby.
A bit like how you-
I know if your
Guinness.
surname is like McGuinness, then clearly, but otherwise no.
Love it.
I'd love to be called a McGuinness, but
Well, the Top Gear presenter is Paddy McGuinness. So I guess.
I'd marry him, honestly.
No like it, no lighty.
Oh no.
He used to look good when he presented Take Me Out. He looked good, and now
Take Me Out.
he's got fat bald patch.
Does he?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Get a fucking hair transplant, mate.
I guess they're trying to replace Jeremy Clarkson because he's a pretty ugly man now.
They just work though. I bet he gets paid bank.
So much.
Oh, I don't think they get paid as much as you think.
Grand Tour. Yeah.
No. The Top Gear presenters.
Oh, I'd say like
I mean, it's BBC, right?
it'd be like 200,000 per series or something like that.
It's
I
pretty-
think like
pretty
Gary
good.
Lineker
I
gets
think
paid 1.2 million a year.
But Gary Lineker is a pundit, right?
Yeah. Well, no, it's just for Match of the Day. I think.
Yeah, but that's a
Yeah,
huge
yeah.
program.
Yeah.
Top Gear
Yeah.
has like reduced numbers significantly since
Yeah. Of
they
course.
left. But yeah, should we carry on with your second
Yeah,
pick, Eddie?
Eddie.
Well, my first pick.
Oh, sorry, yeah. Should we carry on with your first pick, Eddie?
My first pick, and it only came to me when I was sat here reviewing the list before the podcast, is Leffe. Leffe.
The glasses it comes in is
blonde
really
beer.
nice.
I tell you,
Delicious. I
have
forgot
a
about that.
I have a special bond with Leffe because so every time me and Alfie would go skiing with the uni, sit on halfway up the slopes. Was it? You wouldn't have Leff on the slope, would you? You'd have Leff in the evening.
Yeah.
Yeah, where we'd get smashed and then go out to like a
so
white
good.
t-shirt party. But I feel like so when you're away skiing, money doesn't really count. Like you're just gonna spend. You just gotta accept you're gonna spend a lot of
You've
money.
changed those euros. You got to spend all of them.
Yeah. Well, I've got Daddy's card.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah.
But like in the UK, I think it's like £8 for 4 Leff.
Quite a bit. What is it? A Belgian blonde beer?
Yeah. But no, in
I love Belgian
Weatherspoons,
blondes.
it's a decent £3.50, £4.
Yeah. I back that choice. I completely forgot about its existence until you mentioned it. Is that how you pronounce Leffe?
Yeah, I think it's Leffe.
Leffe,
I've always
Leffe,
pronounced it that way.
Leffe.
Is it more like a Flemish or
Lef.
Leff, like Francais? Like
Should
Leff?
we look at
Or Leffe?
It's only because Mark always says Leffe.
Mark's from Devon.
Yeah, Mark doesn't even speak English.
Leffe.
Or maybe it's Lef.
Luf.
Lef blonde bier.
In my mind,
Oh,
it's
perhaps.
Lef.
But no, but I really like the glasses it comes
Lef.
in.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
Lef.
Those cool like
Lef.
Lef.
Left.
Lef.
We're gonna Leffe behind.
Whoa.
Crickets.
Yeah, cool. cue the crickets. Cue. No, but I like the glasses. They're like chalices of beer.
Chalices.
Yeah.
It's like a Stella Artois glass, but like
Yeah.
shorter and fatter, but with the same stem.
Okay. Very interesting. I mean,
I
they
can't
serve
picture
it
it.
at Weatherspoons. I'll go get it.
So Alfie, what's your first pick?
Well, I'm torn between two for my first pick. You'd probably find both of them in most pubs. I'm seeing one of them around more, and one of them just a staple. But I'm going to go for a Beavertown neck oil.
Ooh.
Oh, that is a nice beer.
If money were no object, right? I mean, up the pub up the road, it costs like $6.50.
I mean, how does that compare to like an IPA? It is an IPA. Isn't it?
Yeah, I believe so. I've
And-
got some downstairs.
How does it compare to like a pint?
I don't know. Just I like the complex flavour. I couldn't tell you what notes it is. I could try, but I would be chatting out my rear end. It's just a nice experience. I feel like I like a good lager. A Kronenberg 1664 is nice, but this has some oomph behind it. And
It's depth of flavour.
that's it.
isn't it?
That's the word. And I think the alcohol percentage is a little bit higher than your
It's like
standard.
5.5.
Something like that. So I'd choose that. My only gripe is that they have a dedicated brewery in the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium.
Those bastards.
No, is that
great.
part of the Is that part of the stadium where they serve loads of people? They brew the beer and then serve it immediately, sort
I
of thing?
think so. Yeah, I worked at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium last year a few times, and they just had crates upon crates upon crates. They didn't have it on tap where I worked, but I think they did downstairs. But yeah, if you wanted more, you didn't really have to make many calls. They just bring more up. It was great.
That's sick.
So yeah,
I have a pint on shift.
after.
I wish you could have pints on shift to make life so much easier.
Honestly, like the 3 shifts I worked as a bar back, the only thing that got me through the shift was you get a free beer at the end of the night.
Yeah, I mean,
Would you choose a Guinness or an IPA, or would
Moretti,
you
I
choose
chose Moretti.
Moretti?
Or maybe a bit of foreshadowing.
Spoiler?
Yeah.
Alex, choice 2.
Yeah.
Go for it.
My second choice. I'm tempted to go with like your standard beer,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna go with a Carlsberg.
Okay.
You may not think it's like nice, but it's a £2 beer.
It's cheap.
It's
just
cheap.
a draft. It's just it's like nice beer.
Yeah, it's a draft beer. Yeah.
Yeah, I would I would take a Carlsberg because it doesn't taste that bad. It will do. They're cheap.
I don't mind it at all.
Yeah, so I'll have a Guinness first, and then I'll move on to a Carlsberg, and that's a cheap night out. A
Yeah,
Carlsberg is it's nice. It comes in a tall glass. It will do. It's nice on a hot day. Comes really cold.
Never lets you down,
Never lets you down. Is a workhorse.
Danish?
I don't know. I thought it was German, but it might not be.
I don't think it is.
Maybe it's Slavic, Polish, maybe.
Was founded in Denmark.
Way.
Well done, Alfie. Good,
Thank you very
good beer,
much.
good beer knowledge. So, Eddie, what's your second pick?
It's a good question. My second pick is going to be, oh my God, admittedly a little pricey. It's going to be Hazy Jane from the Brewdog Company.
Nice.
I know
Hazy
that one.
Jane is just, honestly, if I feel like saying screw it, I'm going to get some Brewdog. They're just nice. They're just really.
I
nice
agree.
beers.
They know what they're doing.
They're just blooming expensive. That's what they are.
Yep.
They're bleeding expensive. Like, what the... I go into Tesco's, I'm like, what the frick? How the frick are they so freaking expensive?
I guess you're paying for the brand with
that's it.
Brewdog.
Because it's like... So the whole point of, like, IPAs, isn't it? It's small breweries, so they have to charge a higher price. But Brewdog is a, like, billion-dollar company now. So they can bring their prices down. Honestly, it's like 4 cans for £6.
Yeah, it's extortionate.
Spenny.
Who is buying that? Other than me.
Clearly, you.
Rufus.
Yes.
He shows up with some Hazy Janes.
I'll be honest with
Yeah,
you.
it's
When
got
I went
taste.
to Rufus's New Year's party, I brought the 12 Days of Christmas Brewdog
He
pack.
did.
I had 6 of them. They were pretty
So
good.
Yeah.
So nice.
I think I got that for my birthday as well. Yeah. When I was smashed, you saw me on my birthday. I was mullered, right?
Thomas Mullard.
I was Muller cornered.
Oh, that as well.
Yeah, I was
Nice,
literally.
nice.
It's so funny because I mean, this is a joke stolen from Michael McIntyre, but like middle class people saying that they were drunk, you can just use anything. Because he's like, oh, I was just I was car parked.
I was
last night."
radiated,
Yeah.
man.
I was windowed last
No, you
night.
should have seen me. I was completely begetted, honestly.
And you just know what it means.
Yeah.
I was Coca-Cola canned.
Whoa.
Yeah, I Hazy Jane for the right time. I just love it. It's like if I go around the Tesco's with my dad, I'm like, Dad, can we get some Brewdog?
Please, sir.
How much
Yes, cuz.
is it on special?
No.
Yeah.
It's got a club card
I'm
deal.
special. I'm your special son.
So yeah, I'll literally only get it if it's like on special or if my dad doesn't know how much it costs.
Fair.
That's it. So Alfie, do you want to lead on then? What's your second pick?
I'm going to keep the same brewery and I'm going to go for a
Can I
Brewdog.
guess? Can I guess?
Yeah.
Is it Elvis juice?
Spot on.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Those grapefruity. Oh,
Mm.
it's just, I love it. I like grapefruit as a fruit and juice and stuff. It's just that nice acidic. And just combined with beer, amazing. I love it.
Does it taste like grapefruit?
Yeah.
Or is it
No,
like
you-
synthetic
No,
grapefruit?
I believe it's got. Utopia has proper grapefruit juice in it, but I assume it has some kind of extract in it. It's not just
Yeah.
artificially done.
Because you know when something's like, banana flavoured milkshake, that's not actually what
It's not
bananas
real
taste
bananas,
like.
no. They go off after.
So
like
it's got
30
real
seconds.
fruit in it.
I'd assume so. Don't sue me, Brewdog, if that is the case. But yeah, I don't
do
know.
you reckon it's like infused? So it doesn't actually have the fruit. It's got like the oils from the fruit.
The aroma.
fruit.
Yeah. It's like one of your 5 a day drinking beer.
Oh, definitely.
That would be ideal.
I mean, it's not something you come across very much in a pub atmosphere. Really, I don't
Hazy
think.
Jane. Is there ever Brewdog on tap?
You find IPA, punk IPA on tap more often
Is
than
that
not.
Brewdog?
Yeah. That's like their flagship one.
Yeah, it's pretty good, that one.
They had it for a bit at Joe's at UOB.
Really?
I think they had it I think it was the cans, or maybe it was a pint, because I remember having quite a bit of it.
Not exactly the best thing to market to students, is it?
No, but they're making those like the huge profit margins, or are they? I don't know. But yeah, that is my second choice. I was going to go for something else, but I thought I'd keep it along the same lines.
Interesting. Yeah. It's a good pick. It's a good pick. Elvis Juice is stunning.
Stunning.
It's actually a very well designed can
Lush.
as well.
Yeah,
It's the red and white striped one.
I
isn't it?
believe
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
I can't picture it, but that rings.
The Brewdog branding is so good.
They know what they're doing. Alex, third choice. Let's go.
My third choice. I'm going to go a bit rogue on this one, and you can't buy it in a pub.
Let's just say you don't.
Where can you buy it?
You don't buy it with money.
Yeah, no. You have to know a guy and then do him a favor.
Is it drugs?
No. It's you have to buy it on the off license because it's a Polish beer. And it's called
Tuski.
Is it the white one with the red detail?
No.
Red
It's
stripe.
called Okachim.
Okachim.
It's the black one with gold writing on it, and that's it. That's all.
Oh my god. Oh my! This is the like cheap one, but high alcohol percentage.
It's so high alcohol.
Is it the
Build
K cider of beer?
Yeah.
Basically, but it tastes good, and it was basically one of the first beers I got really, really hammered off. And I've always liked it. Like, it wasn't the ones that you drink loads of and you really don't like it, because you buy it, it tastes really nice, has a high alcohol, 3 beers in, and you're plastered. 17 and plastered is what you are.
Is that a new Sam Fender song? I mean, how
Yeah.
many beers does it take you guys usually to not feel smashed, but you're like, you know, when you click, you're like, okay, I've had a bit of alcohol now. Like,
Okay, that's an unfair question, because back in uni it would have been maybe like 3 or 4.
yeah,
Now it's like flipping 2.
it's like 2 beers. Honestly, I have a glass of wine and a half, and I'm like, oh, I've had a glass of wine. And you sit down at the dinner table, you're like, so much more talkative than you usually are.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Eddie, what's your third pick?
My third pick, I am going to go for. I can't believe I criticised you for picking Carlsberg, because I'm going to go for Foster's.
Oh my gosh.
dear.
I love Foster's because it's not sold in Australia.
Yeah, it's a good call.
Cool.
I'll tell you
Foster's
why.
Good call.
The only reason I say it is because the best beer I ever had was a Foster's, because I feel like context is a big thing for a beer. And I was on Brighton Pier. It was a heat wave. I was like, I'm so thirsty. And then you walk past and they got beer on tap. And they had
nice.
they had Foster's, and they served it in like the really chilled glasses, like they got it out of a fridge. Yeah.
That's so nice.
Freezer
And I'm
even.
just like picture it, like it's a sunny day on Brighton Pier having a just chilled Foster's. I'm like, you have that first sip, you're like, I loved it. You don't seem sold. You guys don't look sold on it.
I mean, I have enjoyed a Foster's in the past. I wouldn't say it's, anywhere near the top of my list of beers. But as you say, the experience and context can matter in a specific situation like this. And we didn't define the parameters
There we go.
on which we're choosing our favourite beers. So, solid choice.
So if you could have any beer ice cold on Brighton Pier, what would you have?
Guinness.
Okay, not Guinness. Let's just say it's
Okay, fine. Okay, beer.
any lager.
Peroni.
Peroni, yeah. It's a good shout.
I'm inclined to go for a Peroni, but I think I'm going to go with a Stella Artois.
Stella.
Get the badge out, fella.
It's just like down it and throw your wife.
Where's
off
the
pier.
Sorry, in Brighton. Where's my husband?
I love that.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Got to be inclusive.
That's good.
Thanks.
No, it's just a nice beer, and it was of the beers I would have. I mean, a Carlsberg is too standard to have on a really hot day.
Can see that again.
Ice cold glass. So yeah,
I mean, it was one of the more expensive beers I've had, like on Brighton Pier.
How much is it?
I want to say it was at least like £7 for a pint of Foster's. Bear in mind, Foster's is one of like the cheaper
Yeah, you
sushi
you could
there.
go to Sainsbury's and
Piss,
get like
mate.
10 for £7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's extortionate, but it's about the value. It's
That's
making friends along the way.
Yeah, it is. I met a lot. Well, I mean, I was there.
It's the journey.
I'm not even going to go down that route. Actually, Alfie, do you want to set us off for your third?
I will. So I was going to choose Peroni, but during this last round, I had a flashback.
Mm.
So on my year abroad, I studied languages at university. We had to spend a year abroad. So I spent half of it in Germany, and on my shops to Lidl, they had this 7.8% IPA,
Oh my God.
Wow.
which tasted amazing and costs like 50 cents.
What on earth is it?
It's from a brewery called Steam Brew,
Mm.
and it's called their Imperial IPA. It's hopped 3 times, brewed with top fermented ale yeast, and it has notes allegedly of fruity sweet with apricot, orange, and blackberry.
So 50 cents per can.
Yeah,
Do they sell that beer in the UK, or is it strictly?
I haven't seen it in
Germany.
the UK. I mean, the website is in English, so that's what I'll choose. Hopefully, they haven't discontinued it, and I can still buy it. I don't know if the good old Cosy Lives is a thing in Germany.
Cosy lives.
Cost of living crisis, mate.
Is that an actual thing?
It's slang for
No, it's not going to catch on. Is
It's-
it?
definitely
it's
not.
just not.
Yeah, I don't know if it's as profound as it is
So
here.
you just have a 6.7% beer.
7 point.
7
what was
point.
it? 7.7.8.
That's almost like a fortified wine. at that point.
That's a
But-
weak wine.
The best thing is it didn't taste like that. It didn't taste like it was that strong.
So it went down. Okay.
So
It's quite
easy.
quite a dangerous thing, I guess.
Yeah.
Having such a strong beer that tastes a lot less,
Mm.
a lot weaker than
Did
it
the
is.
job real quick.
That was a good draft, I would say.
I like
Lots-
that. Smooth.
Are you ready for the wipe though?
The wipe, okay, yeah.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1.
So it's that time again. It's joke time.
Wow.
It
Is it that time already?
is.
Back
So
at it again.
this time I will be judging, and Eddie and Alex will be providing hopefully comedy gold. But I guess I will literally be the judge of that.
I mean, this week's segment is history.
Oh, I didn't do history.
That's fine.
It's going to be such a mismatch because my jokes are just all history.
I couldn't. I totally forgot about the history part.
Alfie? Can you give me a handicap, like a pinch of salt? That all of my
Sure.
history. Okay. Should I serve?
Yeah,
I
you
can
go
serve.
first. Want to catch the taste
Play
of history?
ball.
Why did Julius Caesar buy crayons?
I don't know.
Why?
Because he wanted to mark Antony's homework.
Oh, no.
Oh, we're off to a scorcher. We're off to an absolute scorcher. I love that one.
Oh my gosh. I don't know where to come from that. That was quite a good one.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
I maybe shed a tear.
I think I've won now round.
Yeah, I don't think I can come back from that. Okay, I'm gonna have to put a dud joke in there. Okay. All right, settle down, everyone. Settle down.
Next.
Crying.
Wait for this fire.
All right.
My girlfriend told me to impersonate a flamingo the other day, but I put my foot down. I don't think it compares with that.
It's still good.
Okay. My jaw muscles are already aching. Like, are we going? We going straight? We're straight in?
Number two. 1, 2, 1, 2.
2. How was the Roman Empire cut in half?
How?
With a pair of Caesars.
Okay, this is good.
That's good.
We tell proper fucking jokes
Oh,
on this
yeah.
podcast. Oh, we can't. Oh, we gotta bleep that.
Alex is up.
I'm up. Okay. Another girlfriend joke. My girlfriend drew her eyebrows on like quite high. She looked quite shocked. I think I told the joke badly.
Yeah, you did.
She looked
I was-
surprised.
She looks surprised.
Damn. Okay, I messed it up. Okay,
Bro, you're, Alex,
I'll
you're
let.
gonna-
I won't retell it because that's no point.
You're gonna have a wild time editing.
I'm-
all those
I'm-
crickets.
Yeah, I'm gonna put crickets on everything.
My God. Let me get a Yoshi one time.
Mum.
Nice. Okay. This is a slightly different third joke, but what's the difference between Jesus and a picture of Jesus?
I don't know.
What is it?
You can hang a picture of Jesus with just one nail.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, literally.
Nice.
Okay.
I think I win that round.
Oh, okay.
That's good.
What do you call a dog with no legs?
What?
Oh, it doesn't matter. It's not going to come.
Fuck me, man. What is going on?
Oh,
shit. I gotta start. I want to die.
Numero quattro.
Why didn't Socrates like old French fries?
Why didn't Socrates like old French fries?
They were made with ancient Greece.
Oh God.
Nice.
Okay. A Roman walks into a bar and says, "Martinus." And the bartender goes, "Don't you mean martini?" says the bartender. The Roman says, "If I wanted double, I would have asked for it."
Okay.
I like that. I like
Yeah.
a good linguistic joke.
Yeah, very clever. Very clever. I didn't actually get it. I was just like, what is it? Is it-
Martini, an I at the end would be the plural if Martinus was the singular. So one
Ah,
Martinus, two Martini.
Latin.
Latin GCSE
Sort of
put it
makes
through.
sense.
Okay. This might be a decider.
This is they're just. I've got two
It's-
written down. and
is
they're
it- is it a
both-
decider?
They're both bad.
No, I think mine. I know which joke I'm gonna go with.
Where did medieval knights park their camels?
I don't know.
I did my where?
In the Camelot.
Oh, that's good.
Oh,
Okay,
Thank
is
you. I'm here all night.
is everyone up to date with their Frozen knowledge? The film.
Yes.
Well, I guess we'll
I haven't
find out.
seen the second one actually. No.
Okay, why can't you give Elsa a balloon? She'll
What?
let it go, let it go.
Oh my God. What's going on?
Okay.
Right, how old are we? 23.
23.
23.
Shit.
Oh my God.
Okay, so scores.
I'll be honest with you, I don't think I won that round. You had some pretty strong history jokes coming out the doors here.
Eddie came flying up the blocks with the first two. He was 2-0 up.
Wow.
And I thought he was going to sweep the floor, especially seeing
You thought I was going to sweep the
first
floor.
two with
You
your
know,
jokes.
you need a job these days.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But then Alex pulled it back. And
Ooh.
by joke 4, it was 2 jokes to 2 for each of you.
Oh my.
It was.
My God.
However, Camelot clipped it.
Camelot.
No,
That was it.
Clipped
That was
Camelot
it.
clipped clopped the way to the victory.
Oh, yeah.
No, I know. Oh.
Does that mean I think I'm undefeated?
No. Alfie
beat
won
you.
1.
You didn't beat me. I've done 2.
Oh,
I've
no,
won
no.
2.
Oh, I think
think you
I
are
beat, I think
undefeated
I've beaten you twice.
You beat me twice.
Shit.
Yeah. Man, I need to pick up some
loser.
better
You
jokes.
0 for 3.
There.
Okay, well, that was some quality jokes were said there. I think it's time to wrap things up.
I think it's time to say
Yeah.
our goodbyes.
I think it is.
Goodbyes. Well, thank you everyone for listening. I've been Alex.
I've been Alfie.
And I've been Eddie.
And together we are
Talks It Podcast.
Yeah. Talks It Podcast. Yeah. Talks It Podcast. Yeah. Talks It Podcast. Yeah. We'll feed your knowledge of bullshit. Yeah.